Monster Hunter World Iceborne is a big old expansion adding a plethora of new things into the Monster Hunter world for players to get their hands on. There's a new location, items, moves, monsters and more, and we've rounded up some of the best new additions that you should know about if you're a new player heading into this massive frosty new world. Before we can chat about all the new items, weapons, etc. that have been added, we first need to chat about this huge new world that we can explore. This lovely little snowy landscape is called Hoarfrost Reach, and it's here where you begin all your Iceborne adventures. This is said to be the largest region in the game yet, giving hunters a whole host of new content and quests compared to what was available in the original release of the game. Along with all the new items that this new world adds, it also comes with various dangerous monsters that are recommended for master rank players, which is also a new addition to the game. On top of that, different areas of this new region have a different look and feel with some unique monsters spawning in them. There's a mix of small and large monsters in Hoarfrost, with some of them being a snowy variation of the monsters that you've been introduced to in the original game. Across this whole region you'll find several new quests that you'll be able to embark on, each with its own challenges. You'll definitely want to make sure you're properly prepared for this new world, and that's why being Master Rank is the recommended level for it. Speaking of the Master Rank level, this is an all new difficulty level for players to achieve, which will give you access to a complete new tier of equipment, quests and foes. The only way you can achieve this rank is by owning the Iceborne expansion, so if you've just finished the core game but want to continue climbing those ranks, then you'll probably want to jump on board the Iceborne train to venture into the new icy world. Now, in order to unlock the new Master Rank level, you'll first want to complete the quest Land of Convergence, which is where you'll defeat the last monster of the core game. On top of that, you'll also want to make sure that you're currently Hunter rank 16 in order to progress to Master Rank. Once you've ticked all those boxes, then you should be all good to speak with the enthusiastic Fiver at Astera, where you'll be tasked to go on an expedition with the Handler. It's during this little adventure where you'll finally make your way to the new world Hoarfrost Reach and unlock Master Rank. As a little PSA, Master Rank leveling is gated by story progression, so if you want to continue leveling up your Hunter's level, then you'll need to play through the main story of the Iceborne expansion. Now, we briefly mentioned that there are new monsters both small and large, but that's not the only threat that players have to be prepared for. In the region of Hoarfrost Reach, there's also a new Elder Dragon with the power to freeze all in its path. This magnificent creature is called Velkhana, and it's definitely a monster that you'll want to make sure you properly prepare yourself against. This new Elder Dragon is the main antagonist of the Iceborne expansion, just like the Nergigante was in the core game. With that said, you can expect to come across it as you progress through the expansion's main story. There's a variety of new weapons and armor sets available in the Iceborne expansion for players to unlock, but one of the biggest new additions is a piece of equipment called the Clutch Claw. This is a fixed item that hunters will be able to use to take down all sorts of monsters, and what it does is allow players to use the slinger to attach themselves to the side of a monster, similar to how the Switch Axe's special move works. Players will be able to use the Clutch Claw to redirect monsters by forcing them to go in certain directions when taking them on in battle, which opens up the possibility for all sorts of new strategies to use in combat, such as ramming monsters into walls or forcing them into somewhere dangerous for you to get the upper hand on them. If you're worried that you might have to jump through a few hoops in order to get this new equipment, then don't, because you're actually given the Clutch Claw on your debut mission to Hoarfrost Reach with the Handler. Now, if you're looking to become an absolute pro with it, then you can head into the arena for a special mission called Learning the Clutch, which teaches you every new attack that's available. So far through this list, we've shared some generally useful tidbits that would help you progress through the expansion, take down monsters and enhance your hunter. But players can also expect to see a variety of new decorations that you can unlock and use on your weapons, and charms that you can further level up so that you can be a little jazzier when venturing through the new world in Iceborne, just dazzling away some monsters. There's a variety of ways that you'll be able to get your hands on these new decorations, and each one of them has varying effects. As for charms, the earplugs, defense and attack charm can now all be upgraded to level 4, while the tremor charm can be upgraded to level 3. All in all, you'll be strolling through those frost terrains looking pretty top with your new decorations and upgraded charms. And that is just a handful of some of the new additions to Monster Hunter World with the new Iceborne expansion. There's so much more available in the game, but rather than detail each and every little thing, we thought it's best to leave some as a little surprise for when you do eventually traverse through the world of Hoarfrost Reach in the new Iceborne expansion.